Welcome back, everybody. Got a new one for you today. I call this the Green Chile Chorizo Pizza. Gonna get messy with pizza dough, so Blackstone apron on. Over here to my Blackstone 22-inch Pro Series griddle, you can see I have a grease cup liner filled with bacon grease. It's left over from one of those big old bacon videos last year. I'm gonna use that in my refried beans, and next we're gonna go down with some chorizo. There we go. I got a little bit of olive oil here. And chorizo is a delicious Mexican sausage, of course. It has pork and it has cumin and red chili and paprika and all that stuff. I will caution you though, if you buy the cheap chorizo in the store, you never know what cut of meat you're going to get in there. So my wife and I, we butcher our own big game animals here, of course. Colorado elk and mule deer and pronghorn hunters. Or if you buy it from the store, I would just say make sure you buy it from a reputable sausage maker, because it's always nice to know what's in your meat. And speaking of bacon grease and refried beans, here we go. We're just using the traditional Rosarita refried beans today. And way back in the day, like 31 years ago when I worked at TGI Fridays, we always put bacon grease in our refried beans, so check it out. It's just really nice, and it helps to make them nice and smooth, especially as we're going to use these as a quote-unquote pizza sauce. And you can always add a little more of that bacon grease as we move along. I think the chorizo is just about done. You don't want to play around, of course, with, look at that. Oh, baby. You don't want to play around with pork sausage, so you want to err on the side of caution. We're going to go down here, and we're going to kill that burner altogether. Kill this one over here, and we'll move that chorizo over here out of the way. I've got my New York style dough right here. If you're wondering what recipe I'm using, this is straight off Blackstone's website, blackstoneproducts.com. They have a recipe for both long rise and a quick rise New York style pizza dough. And that's what this is. It's a quick 1 hour rise recipe here. So here we go. Gonna go down, and I'm terrible at this. I'm not a baker, but I do like good tasting food. So I used the rolling pin on the first couple videos for this. Today we'll try to do it this way. We'll try to do it without a rolling pin, and if it fails, we'll just simply switch over to the rolling pin. It's a really thin New York style dough here today, friends, and we're only gonna go about a 12, maybe a 13-inch pizza, so we're just gonna stretch that out something like, oh look, I made a mistake. You got a little hole here and there, right? I'm not a pizza expert. And I have some semolina flour. This stuff works great for getting your pizzas on and off peels. And we're gonna transfer it straight over here. We're gonna attempt to go back and make this into somewhat of a circle. Something like that. And down with that sauce mixture here, refried beans with bacon grease. And straight in with the cheese. I have 5 different types of cheese here today. I have one of those Tillamook blends that has medium white cheddar, medium yellow cheddar, queso quesadilla, and asadero cheese, and I even added a little bit of my own queso chihuahua. If you're only using cheddar, man, get out there, because there's a lot of options when you're talking about Mexican cheeses. Queso fresco, we use that a lot on our tacos. I use the queso Oaxaca, that's how you pronounce it. Shout out to Rick Bayless for teaching me how to say that. Queso Oaxaca. So many good Mexican cheeses. And next we're going in with the 505 Southwestern Flame Roasted New Mexican Green Chili. A shout out, the good folks at 505 hooked me up, sent me 2 giant boxes, essentially a case of their green chili and salsa. Man, they know what they're doing. I've been using this stuff for a long time. And last but not least, Blackstone Tequila Lime might look better for color, but you do have hatch, chili, and cheddar as well. But I think we're gonna go with Tequila Lime today. I just like that color contrast. Check it out. All right, the Blackstone Pizza Oven is piping hot. We'll try to shimmy this in here like this. There we go. We are succeeding. And bingo! And I realized from the get-go here that I forgot my chorizo, so we're gonna pull it out real quick. Here we go. Come back over here, Hannah. And we're gonna pretend, look at there. It's almost shaped like Mexico or something, right? Something, is that Mexico?
Not quite.
South America? I'm not sure. All right, friends, looking good, but yeah, I guess since I cooked my chorizo, I better use it. All right, we're going back in to the pizza oven. Here we go, and this should slide right off. Something like that. It's been probably a minute and a half, perhaps 2 minutes. We're gonna check the pizza, check the bottom. Getting nice color here. We could go ahead and do this as well, folks. A lot of people keep asking about putting the door on there, and we could certainly do that. I actually don't like a well-done pizza. I like a pizza that has some black and a little bit of crisp on the bottom, but I don't like it burned, so that's the reason why you're not seeing burned pizzas from me. Let's check out this pizza right here. Shout out to my subscriber, George Boscovich. He lives in California, came to visit me on the Griddle More tour this year. His family has generational produce ranches, including some of the largest cilantro ranches in North America. He sent me a massive cooler of fresh cilantro and celery and green onion and Brussels sprouts and spinach. So typically for cilantro, I chop the whole thing up when I'm doing a taco topping or a burrito or making pico or whatever, but we're thinking, since we want to make this pizza look extra pretty today, that we're going to go ahead and pick off the leaves here. I'm gonna choose to put down some cold tomatoes on this, all right? Sometimes I'll cook my tomatoes. In fact, I got a recipe coming up where you'll see that I cooked my tomatoes, and then we're gonna go down with that Boscovich Farms cilantro. It's real windy out here today, friends, so trying my best. It looks beautiful. Some of my old standby, the crema, the Mexican sour cream. And if you want to, your favorite Mexican hot sauce. For me, it's always gonna be Cholula chili garlic. But friends, take a look at that. Alrighty, it's been a few minutes because we had to take some beauty shots, so you're not gonna get the steaming slice of pizza picture. But here we go. Let's cut this bad boy up. Looks amazing, by the way. Again, I've made 6 or 7 pizzas so far, and every one has got progressively better. And man, I think it's hard to think that we could actually get any better than that. All right, friends, now you do notice I am having to support this. Why is that? That's because I have those beans on there, okay? That's what's gonna happen. I chose not, look at there, I've got great color. But I chose not to let this thing sit in there and burn to a crisp. Let's give it a try. Oh my goodness. The colors on this pizza, out of this world, friends. One of my viewers the other day when I did a live with this suggested the crema on top. If you haven't noticed already, show the tree limbs, Hannah. We are getting epic wins here. So I travel a lot for Blackstone, and everywhere we've been this year, Arizona, Fort Worth, Southern California, even Pensacola, Florida, record high winds. We just cannot escape it. It's been one of the windiest springs ever. Calling that a green chili and chorizo pizza. If you want the Blackstone Pizza Oven, you can buy it at Walmart.com. It's currently a Walmart.com exclusive. You have to have a 22-inch griddle for it to go on. Folks, you can interchange it if you want to. That's a huge question, but I'm choosing to make mine a dedicated pizza oven because, as you can see, it goes down inside the griddle and literally turns it in to a pizza oven. It doesn't allow you to cook pizza on your 22-inch griddle. It turns it in to a pizza oven. So maybe you don't have this Blackstone pizza oven. Maybe you don't have the original Blackstone pizza oven. Maybe you just have an oven in the house. Maybe you just have a griddle. So you can use this recipe using my old school thin and crispy griddle pizza type of recipe. Until next time, everybody, this is Todd. Oh, praise the Lord and pass this. I had to think about what it was called. The Green Chile and Chorizo? Pete, I almost called it a smash burger. The Green Chile Chorizo Pizza.